Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of art with 10 of the strangest and most creative techniques that will change your art forever. Get ready to be surprised and inspired as we explore these unique methods. So, grab your brushes, your paints, and maybe even a cup of coffee, and let's jump right in. Now, who doesn't love the smell of a fresh cup of coffee in the morning? It's invigorating and comforting, a perfect start to the day. But have you ever thought about using it to create art? Yes, you heard that right, painting with coffee. Coffee can be a wonderful substitute for watercolors, giving your paintings a warm and earthy feel. The rich tones and natural hues can add a unique touch to your artwork. Brew yourself a nice strong cup of coffee, let it cool down a bit, and there you have it, your very own natural paint. It's simple and eco-friendly. You can use it just like you would watercolors, diluting it for lighter washes and using it stronger for bolder strokes. Experiment with different concentrations to see what works best for your style. The beauty of coffee paint is in its subtle variations and the way it interacts with the paper. Each stroke can create a different effect, making every piece unique. You'll see these beautiful organic patterns emerge as the coffee dries, adding a unique texture to your artwork. It's like watching magic happen right before your eyes. It's all about having fun and letting those creative juices flow. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Sometimes the best art comes from happy accidents. You might just discover a whole new world of artistic expression. So grab your coffee, your brushes, and start painting. Who knows what masterpieces you'll create? Masking tape. It's not just for home projects anymore. This humble tool can be your secret weapon for creating stunning effects in your artwork. Think of it as your artistic safety net, allowing you to create crisp, clean lines and intricate designs with ease. Just tear off strips of masking tape and apply them to your paper or canvas, creating the shapes and patterns you desire. Once your tape is in place, feel free to let loose with your paints. You can use bold colors, subtle gradients, or even experiment with textures. The masking tape acts as a barrier, ensuring that your colors stay within the lines. As you gently remove the tape, you'll reveal those perfectly sharp lines and intricate designs, adding a touch of precision to your artwork. It's a simple tool with endless possibilities, just waiting for you to explore. Sometimes the most magical art supplies are the simplest ones, like water. This technique involves drawing or painting on paper with plain water, creating a sort of invisible image. Once your water drawing is dry, you can apply watercolors, inks, or even water-based markers over it. As the colors come into contact with the water lines, they seem to bloom and spread, creating soft, ethereal effects. It's like watching your artwork come to life right before your eyes. The water acts as a guide, allowing the colors to flow and blend in a way that's both unpredictable and beautiful. So, the next time you're feeling adventurous, try creating a masterpiece with just water and a touch of color. You might be surprised by the results. Now, fire is a powerful force of nature, and like any powerful force, it needs to be treated with respect. It's mesmerizing and dangerous, capable of both creation and destruction. But when used safely and carefully, fire can also be a tool for creating truly unique and dramatic effects in your artwork. It can add an element of surprise and intrigue that other mediums simply can't match. Before we even think about bringing fire near our canvases, remember safety first. Always work in a well-ventilated area, away from anything flammable, and have a fire extinguisher handy, just in case. Safety goggles and gloves are also a good idea to protect yourself from any unexpected sparks or flames. You can use a lighter to carefully burn edges of paper, creating a rustic, aged look. This technique can give your artwork a vintage feel, adding depth and character to your pieces. Or you can experiment with candle flames, moving your paper or canvas over the flame to create interesting patterns and textures. The gentle flicker of a candle can produce soft, flowing lines that add a unique touch to your art. Just remember, fire is unpredictable, and that's part of its beauty. Each flicker and spark can lead to unexpected results, making each piece truly one of a kind. It's all about embracing the unexpected and seeing where the flames lead you. The journey with fire in art is as exciting as the final piece itself. So if you're feeling brave and want to add a touch of danger to your art, consider experimenting with fire. It's a bold choice that can elevate your work to new, thrilling heights. Sometimes the most unexpected places can be sources of artistic inspiration, even random smudges and scribbles. Take a moment to really study the shapes, the shadows, the lines. What do you see? Once you've spotted a potential face, use your drawing tools to gently enhance the existing lines and shadows. Maybe that smudge looks like a nose, or perhaps that scribble could be the curve of a cheek. Add details gradually, building up the features, the hair, the expression, until a complete portrait emerges from the chaos. So, the next time you see a smudge, don't dismiss it. It might just be a masterpiece waiting to be revealed. Have you ever wished your artwork could glow in the dark? Well, with UV painting, that dream becomes a reality. This technique uses special paints that react to ultraviolet light, creating mesmerizing, glowing masterpieces. These UV paints might look like regular paints under normal light, but shine a black light on them, and watch luminous colors. You can use UV paints on canvas, paper, even clothing and other objects. Imagine painting a starry night sky that actually twinkles under a black light, or creating a whimsical with an otherworldly luminescence. So if you're looking for a way to add a touch of magic and wonder to your art, I encourage you to explore the world of UV painting. Now, who would have thought that ordinary household items like salt and alcohol could become secret weapons in your artistic arsenal? These unexpected materials can create some truly magical effects in your paintings. Let's start with salt. Sprinkle a little salt onto wet watercolor washes, and watch as it works its magic. The salt absorbs the water around it, creating these beautiful starburst patterns and textures. Alcohol, on the other hand, has the opposite effect. When dropped onto wet paint, it repels the water, creating these fascinating organic patterns that resemble cells or celestial bodies. These techniques are all about embracing the element of surprise, so don't be afraid to experiment and see what kind of textures and patterns you can create with these everyday materials. Words have power, and in the world of art, they can be transformed into something truly extraordinary. This technique involves taking random words, maybe from a book, a magazine, or even a fortune cookie, and using them as inspiration for detailed drawings. Close your eyes, pick a word, and let it spark your imagination. What images, feelings, or ideas come to mind when you think about that word? Don't censor yourself. Let your thoughts flow freely. Once you have a vision in mind, start sketching. Use the letters of the word as the foundation for your drawing, incorporating them into the shapes and lines of your composition. The key is to let the words guide your hand and see where they take you. So grab a dictionary, a pen, and let the words be your muse. Remember the pure joy of creating art with your fingers as a child? Well, guess what? Finger painting isn't just for kids, it's a wonderful way for artists of all ages to reconnect with that sense of playful creativity and create art with a unique, tactile touch. Dip your fingers into those vibrant paints and feel the smooth, cool texture against your skin. Finger painting allows for incredible control and precision, believe it or not. You can create fine lines with your fingertips, blend colors seamlessly with the palms of your hands, and even use your fingernails to etch delicate details. The swoops and swirls of your fingers create a sense of movement and energy that's truly captivating. So, embrace the mess, embrace the freedom, and rediscover the joy of finger painting. Now we're used to building up a painting from the background to the foreground, but what if we reverse that process? Imagine starting with the smallest details first, and then gradually working your way outwards. That's the intriguing concept behind reverse painting. A technique that involves starting with the details and working backward to reveal the final image gradually. This method flips the traditional approach on its head, challenging artists to think differently. You begin by painting the foreground elements, the objects or figures that will be closest to the viewer, first. These initial strokes set the stage for the entire composition. Then, layer by layer, you work your way backward, adding the middle ground and finally the background elements. Each layer builds upon the last, creating depth and dimension. The real magic happens when you finally reach the end of the process and varnish the painting. This final step is crucial as it unifies all the layers. The varnish acts like a magic potion, bringing all the layers together and revealing the full image in all its glory. It's a moment of transformation where the painting truly comes to life. So if you're looking for a new artistic challenge that will test your skills and spark your creativity, give reverse painting a try. It's a rewarding process that offers a fresh perspective on the art of painting. And there you have it, 10 strange and creative art techniques that will change your art forever. Remember, there are no limits in the world of art, only endless possibilities waiting to be explored. Which technique surprised you the most? Was it the coffee painting, the fire effects, or maybe the reverse painting? Try it out for yourself and let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more art secrets. Keep creating and stay inspired. Happy painting, my friends.